Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots show on a Friday evening. Hope everyone's keeping well. You're all looking for your Grassroots football first weekend back at the football itself through Christmas. Everyone must be all eager to go. Those who didn't go into a competition or tournament over the Christmas period will be eager and looking forward to the games kicking off. Not too sure what the weather's going to be in store for you but I don't know what happened to this storm that was coming in, and it was going to be heavy snow. I didn't see none here on Merseyside, on my side of things, so I'm happy with that one. Whether it's going to come in over the weekend into the Monday, I'm not too sure, but the reason I'll be doing a recorded show tomorrow is because I'll be in work. Yes, the second day back after my injury into work after Christmas as well. It's been a long time, so I'm trying to still get back into the swing of things, trying to get back into a routine. As we all know, 2 months off is a long time being off work, and I've done little bits of walking. I walked into Liverpool City Centre the other day and back, delivering the footballs kindly agreed for Liverpool and Everton football teams, the clubs themselves, to get the players to sign the 2 Premier League balls. Now, where I chose the 2 Premier League balls that I had, one with blue, a bit of blue in it, and one with a bit of red in it, or reddish anyway, to be signed. So it makes a difference, but I think it's unusual for Premier League balls to be signed, to be honest, rather than the club balls. And if you turn around and say, yeah, it's been signed by Liverpool football team and signed by Everton football team, which you should have authenticity for, it's unusual because you've got like 3 in 1, not just the football club, a Premier League ball, which makes a difference as well because it has the logo on rather than your local club. And I might auction it, a double auction. Obviously it's to raise funding for the work that we do with Don't Cross the Line and Heart of Gold initiatives and the REFspect programme. There's a lot because, as everyone knows, we're a community interest company. The next best thing to a charity. Volunteer, everything that we do goes back into the work that we do into grassroots football, so we need to keep funding in because we have to pay rent on a building as well. And lucky enough, when we get the lottery grants, the National Lottery, thank you so much, we have our equipment coming, new equipment to update it to keep us going for a few more years at least, and improve the facilities around here and improve the podcast studio to make it more user friendly, I suppose, because we've got a little bit more better technology coming in, I must admit, better technology to make a difference in grassroots football and beyond for the work that we're doing, especially for One Step Ahead on mental health. Our initiative to support and help many young minds struggling with mental health, and also we'll go into adult suicide awareness and mental health, and we're teaming up with a lot of organisations, and there's Urban Health, there's White Pass, we're all on board with them. And honestly, there's one I can't give too much information out until we have a podcast done with Joe Jones. And we're going to be working closely with them, with Shine Business Solutions, our partners, honestly making a difference again for mental health, because there's 4,300 adults who commit suicide across the country every year. And Your Life Matters is a campaign that's going ahead from Joe. And each individual light that he's trying to get into a field will represent one of those adults who commit suicide each year. So what a programme that is. And I've had a chat with Joe in the studio. He's been in, we talked along about it, and we're going to keep in touch, and we're going to do something to try and work how we can do things and make a difference together, because obviously with our One Step Ahead on mental health and Joe's campaign Urban Health, YPAS, all working together as one unit to bring in support along the lines to help us all out here. So what we need is loads and loads of support, as we do have, and we appreciate everyone who's supporting us and getting on board with us and making a difference. We really, really do. And in between what we do here, obviously the next best thing to a charity, I do support work with mental health, adults, vulnerable adults as well. So you can see where I'm coming from, and there's one or two lads who are getting involved who also do the support work, and that's the way into it, because you understand what's going ahead, you know, your DBS checks and everything, safeguarding, we all have them. So yeah, we definitely need people to get on board with us in 2026 to make that difference. Can you do it? Yeah, I think we can, all together. And if you want to get involved with us, it's mal@don'ttexttheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites to make that difference. And we know Quarry Green Vipers will be going into under 10s next year, but I think they're still under 9s. Helped us out immensely, raising £1,000 for us, and we still have a Chiesa, not a Chiesa shirt, a Thiago shirt. That's got authenticity from the Liverpool Football Club, and we're going to be auctioning that or raffling that, whichever it is, and we're going to split the proceeds with Quarry Green Vipers as well. It's sitting here, it's ready to go, and we'd like a few bob, honestly, you know, because we go cap in hand, as we say, lottery grants, and try and make a difference. And we don't want to burn people's pockets out, but unfortunately, to carry on and do the things that we're doing, you do need to do this. If we can get lottery grants and make a difference to the people in the community, the football community and elsewhere, that's brilliant. That's what our main aim is. And we're appealing to the likes of the FA and everyone to get on board and support us this year, along with the Premier League, who support us with the PGMOL, because the officials will be wearing the t-shirts, don't forget, on the 18th, the 12th, the 18th and 25th of April 2026, around Premier League grounds, and also at Wembley Stadium on the 12th, which is the EFL Virtu Trophy final, and we're looking forward to the officials wearing the t-shirts at Wembley Stadium. So what a feat it is for the likes of ourselves, a community company, CIC, Community Interest Company, with volunteers, not-for-profit organisation, making a difference and getting recognised. We've been established since 2003, bringing communities together, and we still will. And I've wrote a book, look, Rookie Ref, Feeling the Football Fear. It's for the kids, it's for the family to read, and it gives you an illustration there, look, everything that's going on. Not just, you know, it's not just about the referees, it's about the children playing football as well and making a difference. And we'd love you to read it and get your opinion. You can order it on Amazon. And I didn't put it out for Christmas this year because I've got that much on and I was injured. As I say, people say off sick, but I think it's a difference, because you've got a footballer who do something on the leg or break ribs, and it's always out injured, not sick. You know, there's a difference, I suppose, and that's what it is. But on my sick note, it's off sick. I don't know. Anyway, your thoughts. But yeah, if you're out and about and you are playing grassroots football, then please, 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 whenever you're out and about, REFspect, look after your referee. Make sure you treat them with respect, with friendly attitudes, shaking hands at the start and at the end, if you get a chance to, that is, and just thanking the referee. Makes a difference to say thanks, ref. It really does. It really does. Can we all make a difference and support your referee in 2026? And that's what we want you to do. Get your team, get your club, all on board, committees, everyone on board with the REFspect awareness weekends. We're making a difference across grassroots football, a national difference, and we need your support and we need your help to keep our referees officiating. And once again, a massive thanks to Sheffield and District Junior Sunday League and Lostock Hall as well. Massive supporters of ours, and we appreciate every post, every like, every share that you are doing, and everything that you can do within the league and in your teams as well makes a big, big difference. If you can publicise it early for us, greatly appreciated, we know. And we thank you so much for that. But look, I've got a nice cup of tea here, don't have milk, I've cut it all down, doing my little bits of walking. Slowly but surely want to get back into the swing of things. But would you believe the weight that I've put on in 2 months, because you're sitting around and you're doing nothing and you're eager to go. Yes, I was keyboard warrior, I was doing things on the keyboard, making a difference. And as I said, you know, what a massive, massive gesture it is from Liverpool and Everton football clubs to sign Premier League balls so we can raise funds for the work that we do. All the team will be signing them, and we should have authenticity, because some of those signatures we all know, you get a ball and you look and you go, who's that? You can't make a difference, how can you? Can't make a note out. Sometimes the players put the number on, so you know. But hey ho, watch this space, and if you're interested, we're probably going to auction the 2 of them together, because we believe to have both Liverpool and Everton squads on Premier League ball, I think will be more in demand, to be honest. I really do. I think people will want that. A double whammy, 2 Merseyside teams, and maybe the auction, once we get them, could be done on April. The draw, if we do a raffle, the draw will be for that. But we always worry about a draw because people won't buy the tickets, and then you're thinking, wow, we've only accepted this. But once you start your draw and your raffle, you've got to go ahead with it. So if you've only got 50 quid, that's what you've got to accept. And we don't know whether to raffle it or auction it. What is your thoughts? And if you want to auction, you want to bid now, you let me know. Mal at don'txtheline.com. You can add me as a friend. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. Let me know. It's got to be a good offer. It's got to be really interesting, you know, because obviously we've got rent to pay, we've got things to do, bring the kids in, give them a voice. Young Dan, apologies by the way for young Dan, who's not here today, and Jaden. Once we get the equipment, it's easier. If we can't make it into the studio, we can do it on the computer there, but we can't do it because we're not on Spotify, because the software has run out of date, and we've had the computer for a good while, and we need to get a new one. Yes, so watch this space, they're coming, definitely next week, has to. We'll have the order in, and we'll have 1 or 2 more items to make a difference as well. But why is it that when you want something, there's no January sales on it, and when you don't want anything and you're looking at something, January sales that you don't need? Has anyone found that? When you're searching for something, you can't find a cut price deal on them. Well, that's my luck. I can't find a cut price deal on them, so hey ho, we get on with what we've got. And tomorrow's appeal as well, we'll be doing something for the Brunny football team, walking football team. There's an appeal out there for players, so if you're interested in walking football, watch tomorrow's show, and we'll give you some more details on how you can get involved. But in the meantime, out and about at Grassroots football, please make a difference from the sidelines, on the field of play. We need to keep our referees within the game. Grassroots referees, because the Premier League referees are in the game anyway. But they have the protections, don't they? They have the protection of the cameras, and you know, it's all witnesses, it's all witness proof, and the mic'd up, and VAR, everyone's on board with them. But at Grassroots football, you've got to spare a thought for the referees who are on their own. And we'll mention this again tomorrow as well. They're on their own. And you've got to understand that, because if you've got 40 to 80 people to 100 people on the sideline, that referee is taking everyone on, because when they blow the whistle, sometimes all hell could break loose, because one half of the side just don't agree with the decision, and that's 9 times out of 10 anyway. No sideline agrees with a referee's decision for some reason. You've just got to bear in mind the referee is there to do a job as well, and they have to interpret the laws of the game the way they see it, the way they see it, because not every time does that referee, you know, can only give what they see. You've got to understand that. They can only give what they see, and that's what they do. But if you see something different, you start shouting, that referee may not have seen it, may not have seen it, so you've got to understand and say, do you know, or you've got to take up the whistle yourself, get in touch with the local county FA and say, I want to become a referee because you think you can do a better job on the field of play. But I'll guarantee, once you've got your whistle, once you've got your course passed, you'll go on there, you'll see the difference. You'll see the difference. You're always wrong. You're never right. No matter how much you know about officiating, you will never be right from the sidelines. But what we can do is just appeal to the sidelines to give that referee more space, to let them officiate on their own. We don't need sideline referees, not at all. No sideline referees. We just need support for each and every one of you. Honestly, that's what we need. To come out, support your kids, encourage your kids, that's what they want. Loads of clapping, loads of support, and also to your referee, because remember, as we heard earlier on, rookie ref, that may be that child, and we say child because most of them 14 years of age now, still at school, under 18, and they're all officiating, and some of them are going to have the first games, so they need your support, they need your help. They're very, very nervous. They get better as they go on. When you've done about 10 games, you'll see a difference in that referee. They get more committed, more confident, and you need to give them that confidence. And they're only children, remember, because 9 times out of 10, you wouldn't like to be spoken to, or your child to be spoken through a referee, an adult on the field of play who is shouting verbal abuse, showing aggressive behaviour. Imagine that if everyone done that to every child in a football team. Where would we be in grassroots football? Remember, the kids have ears, they have eyes, they're watching, they're listening, and they're taking it all in. And maybe, just maybe, it's scaring them at grassroots football. And they might not want to go back, and it might stop them developing the skills. That's what happens, because they start thinking, if I do anything wrong here, I get the blame. I don't like this game. I don't like this game. I'm not developing. I'm not as good as Joe Bloggs over there. I'm not. But they may be. You need to give them your support and let the coach teach them the basics, and then they'll develop their skills as they go on. Like in school, that's why we all go to school. I was terrible like at maths and everything. But at the end of the day, when you go into school, you learn. That's what the teachers do to you. As you're going through stages and stages, they get harder and harder, and you're expected to learn everything there. So it's the same as football. Well, I wouldn't say football gets harder and harder. It's a basic game, you understand the game. It's a contact sport at the moment. Whether it remains to be, I'm not too sure. Let's see what the end of this season brings about contact sport, because we're taking the headers away from small-sided football. What else are we taking away? Anyway, we've got just over 1 minute left on our show for Friday evening. And I'll give you the apologies for young Dan and Jaden, but they will be back. I'm hoping I'll be back. It might be a recorded show next Friday, because it's coming up to my wedding anniversary, and we normally celebrate away, so fingers crossed I'll get there in the end. But we need all your support for the REFspect awareness campaign, which is coming at the 12th, 18th and 25th. What can you do to support everything we do and keep our referees officiating? Rookie ref, feeling the football fear. Think of it, just listen and think of that title. Just think of it, going into your first game. How hard would it be? Because when a child goes into their first game, at least 2 or 3 of their mates are there. They know them all. They know them, they're a team. They get used to it very, very quickly. They want to pass to their friends. That referee can only blow the whistle on his or her own, and they will make a difference in the game, because they're the person in the middle. They're the ones who should be recognised for the work they do. Whether you disagree or agree, it doesn't matter. You need to let the referee officiate on their own. That's how important it is. Everyone will enjoy it. Attitudes will be better. All the games will be better. And you will enjoy it. If your child's enjoying the football, win, lose or draw, regardless, then you want to keep that child playing that game and encourage them. And if anyone else is discouraging them, then have a little word. You know, it's down to the coaches, the managers, to have a little word and chat to them and make a difference on and off the field of play. There you go. Don't forget, the message is tomorrow, if you're out and about, Saturday and Sunday, make sure that you show loads of respect and encourage your child on the field of play. It does make a difference. It makes it a better attitude, makes it a better game, and if you're just there having a little bit of banter with the person next door to you, it makes a difference as well. All encourage the kids together. Don't put the kids down, don't put the referee down, and you'll find that this season will be the best season you've ever been to watch your child, because the improvement will extend, it'll go even better. Your child will develop their skills a lot quicker and more effective, I assure you. You need to support them as well as your referee. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back again on, well, tomorrow and then Sunday to finish the weekend off. So in the meantime, put your feet up, relax, enjoy the FA Cup weekend. As we say, we're glad about the score last night. We'll give you more detail in that tomorrow about Martinelli. Give you our opinion on that one, and let's know your thoughts as well. But if you're interested in getting involved in anything, info@don'txtheline.co.uk. We'll look forward to hearing from you. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio for now. From myself, Madeline, all the team at the Grassroots show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect programme, Heart of Gold initiative, no ref, no game, one step ahead on mental health. Cheerio for now. Take care.